Um, what other than the visits and the in-person stuff? What have been your best methods for marketing the book?
I'd
Like,
say
well,
social media has really helped. And then I have had some BookBub feature deals with my book. So that's helped get it out and, get more people seeing it, get them higher visibility. But social media is a way that I market my books. And I think that really helped with me doing those events. When you asked about those, I would keep posting pictures from the events. And so then it gets more people seeing my books. And then even people like to see their kids in these pictures with book too. So they'd be happy, they'd be posting them, and then more people would learn about the books. So I guess those are my secrets to my success. You're trying to find the, I guess that, helped me grow, but also people like the books. They
that
enjoy,
is a key thing.
they enjoy them. So they were sharing them as well. And I've even been blessed to have some parents who've really been champions for my book, because one mother in Dallas, her son enjoyed them, and she's had him do readings of them during quarantine. And then she started a homeschool cooperative because she homeschooled her children. And so she's had that included as part of the curriculum. My books is included in whatever they're studying. So I've been fortunate to have different parents who've really enjoyed these books as well and taken them on.
You've got a lot of fantastic reviews as well. Has that just been organic, or have you been seeking those out? I know obviously you sought out the Quercus reviews.
In the beginning, that is a good point you make. In the beginning, I really was aggressively getting reviews from bloggers and things. But then once I made Queen of the Bee, the first book in the series, perma-free, I've been getting reviews. I haven't had to do anything. And then when I got BookBub deals, I've had BookBubs on 3 or 4 of the books. So once I've had those, I've had no trouble with reviews. I've always have reviews. And I also do Goodreads giveaways. So with each launch, I'll do a Goodread giveaway to get initial reviews when I'm starting.
So student audience is listening, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this sounds like a lot of work. And obviously, Tonya Duncan Ellis is a superwoman, not an issue for her. But what does your writing day look like? Because of course you've got to keep the books coming, in addition to marketing and everything else.
Well, when I'm working on a project, I usually get up about 5:30, 6, and write 2 or 3 hours. I can do that. And then I'll write a little in the evening. So I'll write maybe 3 or 4 hours a day when I'm working on the book. And it's scattered in whenever I can fit things. I have to get up early to do, have time to do some concentrated writing. And then with marketing things, I'll do that. I really don't watch TV or anything. So I do, but it will be movies or something. I don't daily just sit, or I'll sit with my family and I'll be doing something on my books while I'm sitting there. So that's how I have time to get that done, some of the marketing things.
Is it just all fun for you, or have you just got single vision, you will do this?
It is pretty fun. Like, I love those events. Now, of course, I don't do them. I love interacting with the fans, and I love even the marketing. I like coming up with different ideas and having things out. So I would have to love doing this to do this, because it is a lot of work. So when I'm thinking about it, most of the aspects of it I do like. The job, there's ups and downs for any, I'm not saying that it's always rainbows and sunshine, but I really love all the things that I'm doing right now with this.
What's your least favorite thing about it?
The least favorite thing about it would be, for me as an indie author, I have to, and with all these books, I've got to keep, like with my book descriptions and things like that, I've got to update them when new books come. And I do formatting for my ebooks. So that can be really tedious. And I could pay someone to do that, but then I like having that control of some things, but some of those kind of tasks, administrative type things, can be really tedious. And there's always, because I'm a small business owner or authorpreneur, and there are different things that may go wrong with something on the computer system or whatever. There's always something. So those kind of things can be frustrating. Like, for example, the other day, my Instagram, and this shows my age or whatever, but I'll have my teenagers help me. Something changed. There was an update. And I'm like, oh no, I've got to post this about my new book coming out. I can't figure out what to do. And I spent, a couple of hours having to figure that out. I had to have them help me with that. So those kind of things as an independent author can be frustrating. And it's like, especially just the things that the tasks that I have to do to get the books out here, like uploading them, formatting them, and things like that. Those are things that aren't my favorite things to do.
Do you have a vision in mind where, on this day I will have sold this many books and met this many people and won these awards, and on that day I'll lie triumphant on the field of battle, having won my war? Or have you already met that point and everything's gravy on top?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a book traditionally published, just for my own, just to feel like it was done. So that's kind of a goal of mine. I'm actually been thinking about trying my hand at a picture book, but then that's going to take time for me to learn, because my kids are older. I don't really read picture books, so I'd have to get into reading a lot more than. But I like poetry and verse, so I may try my hand at that in the coming year. That's a goal that I've started setting for myself. But
go ahead.
Right now, I haven't thought about an end to it. But that's a good point you're making, because how long can I continue doing this? And as more and more books come, it is a lot to keep all this going.
I assume indefinitely. I just didn't know if there was a final end point in mind where you'd say, okay, well, I get to that point and then it's time to take up bobsledding or something.
I don't know. I really love what I'm doing. This is a labor of love. I love interacting with the kids, writing these books, bringing them joy through the story. So I'd like to continue as long as I can.
So all I'm hearing is forever. There is no end.
Yeah. So I mean, I would like to maybe come up with a different character series and with that. But I like Sophie too. So hey.
Obviously, I mean, you hopefully you didn't write 11 books about her.
Yeah.